Hi everyone, welcome. The new episode of Peter's English podcast has started. I'm your host Peter. I'm the owner of my own Peter's English podcast. My own Peter's English podcast is English podcast about my own fairy tales in English, about my own novel Viera the Vampire Girl, and is about learning English. Hi everyone again. I'm Peter. I'm 34 years old. I live in East Slovakia. My hobby is learning English. I decided to learn English because English is an international language that is used everywhere, and it's my hobby. I want to visit foreign countries, I want to have better paid job, I want to improve my life, and I want to meet new people who like learning English like me. They're doing their own English podcast and writing their own English novel. That was the introduction, the usual one. And yes, I can tell you that I decided to do my podcast because I want to practice my appearance and my speaking skills in English. Now I want to learn English with AI chatbots because I was thinking about content for this podcast that isn't prepared because only the podcast weekend is prepared because I'm writing, streaming and recording my own English novel Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. That kind of episodes are different because at first I write the new chapter, then I stream and record myself while I'm reading the new chapter, and Bob's your uncle. But these kind of episodes are not prepared, and until time they were about different topics. Then they were about learning English vocabulary thanks to duo cards. Then I was doing episodes about how to learn English, but I was thinking about it, people, and I decided to learn English for every day while I'm streaming. It's the kind of live stream where I'm learning English with AI chatbots, and you can, because I want to share you how to do it, and I can do it in while I'm streaming, and that's great because I can show you how to do it in the fun way and how it works. And I like streaming and recording my podcast, and I can start. Okay, till 3 minutes we can choose my new it isn't new. I want to choose Gemini because it can very good explain English grammar, and that's the main reason why I want to do it. Okay. Hi. Gemini. How are you? I'm streaming and recording on my Twitch via OBS Studio to new video episode of my podcast. And I wanted to learn future tenses, but I cannot learn everything, but what to do? What kind of tense? I think Yes, it can explain me present simple, past simple, and future, and future will with will, going to, and okay, I start with the present simple. I decided to stream and record the live episode of my podcast about learning English with Gemini. I want to read your messages about explaining of English grammar. Can I publish it? Now we have to wait for the answer from Google Gemini AI. We have to wait for some time, but this is normal. Okay, go. We have to wait just a second, but this isn't a second, but okay. Here is the answer. Hello Peter, I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking. I'm always thrilled to hear you're on air, especially when I get to be part of the show. Yes, absolutely. You have my full permission to read all of my messages and explanations about English grammar or any other topic we've discussed to your audience on your live stream and to publish it later on your podcast platform. This is a fantastic idea for an episode. It's transparent, authentic, and directly showcases how AI can be a valuable tool for learning English. Your audience will love hearing the actual back and forth and seeing how you engage with the material. Break a leg with your stream, and I'm ready for the next grammar challenge or creative project you have in mind. Imagine that I don't speak. I'm beginner. Yes, I'm beginner of learning English. You're my English teacher. Explain me what's present simple, how it works, use a lot of examples. Okay, this was the start, because I'm not beginner, of course, but why not? I can repeat the older things, can't I? But we have to end. It costs a lot of time. We have to wait and wait. Here is. Alright, welcome to English class, Peter. As your English teacher, I'm thrilled you want to start with the basics. The present simple is one of the most fundamental and important tenses in English. It's like the foundation of a house. Once you understand it everything else becomes much easier. Don't worry, we'll go step by step with lots of examples. What is the present simple? Teacher Gemini explains. The present simple tense is used for actions that are habitual, general truths, facts, or scheduled events. It describes things that happen regularly or things that are always true. Think of it as the normal tense for most everyday statement about facts or routines. How it works, the structure. The structure of the present simple is quite straightforward, but there's one key difference, depending on the subject of the sentence. For subjects, I, you, we, they, and plural nouns. Structure, subject plus base form of the verb. Verb 1. No changes to the verb. Examples. I read novels. It's my habit. You listen to podcasts. It's what you do. We live in Slovakia. It's a fact. They work in the castle. It's their routine. Students study hard. Plural noun. My parents visit me often. Plural noun. For subjects, he, she, it, and singular nouns. Structure subject plus base form of the verb plus s, or s. This is the most important rule for the present simple. Remember to add the s or s for the third person singular subjects. Examples. He reads novels. Adds s. She listens to podcasts. Adds s. The sun rises in the east. Adds s, general truth. Viera works in the castle. Singular noun. Adds s. Peter streams his podcast. Singular noun. Adds s. My mother drinks coffee every morning. Singular noun. Adds s. When to add s. And other spelling rules. If the verb ends in ss, sh, x, o, or z, we add s. I go, he goes. I watch, she watches. I finish, it finishes. I kiss, she kisses. If the verb ends in a consonant plus e, change e to e. From the hard e to I don't know. And you know these people. And adds s. I study, she studies. I fly, he flies. If the verb ends in vowel plus e, just add s. I play, he plays. When do we use the present simple? Let's look at the main situation with more examples. Habits and routines. Things you do regularly. I drink water every day. Viera wakes up at sunset. Peter records his podcast every morning. We have dinner at 7 p.m. My cat sleeps all day. General truths and facts. The earth revolves around the sun. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Vampires do not eat garlic. Birds fly. Schedule events like train schedules, movie times, class timetables. The train leaves at 8 a.m. tomorrow. The movie starts at 7:30 p.m. My English lesson begins at 10 o'clock. Statements about feelings, opinions, beliefs. Using verbs like, love, hate, want, know, think, believe. I love my novel. Viera thinks Peter is delicious. He knows the answer. We believe in magic. Negative sentences in present simple. People do not speak about it. Do not argue with me and do not sleep. Negative sentences in present simple. To make a sentence negative, we use do not, don't, or does not, doesn't before the main verb. I, you, we, they. Subject plus do not, don't plus base form of the verb. I don't like spiders. They don't live in Paris. We do not want to live. He, she, it. Subject plus does not, doesn't plus base form of the verb. Important. The verb loses its s here because does carries it. He doesn't watch TV. Not doesn't watches. Viera doesn't eat human food. Not doesn't eats. It doesn't rain much in the desert. Questionings in present simple. To ask a question, we put do or does at the beginning of the sentence. I, you, we, they. Do plus subject plus base form of the verb. Rest of sentence. Rules of rest of sentence. Do you like coffee? Do they work here? Do we need to go? He, she, it, does plus subject plus base form of the verb plus rest of sentence. Important, the verb loses its s here. Does he play tennis? Not does he plays. Does Viera live in a castle? Does it snow in Slovakia in winter? Alright, my bright student, let's practice a bit to make sure you've got it. Turn this into a present simple sentence. Peter streams his podcast every day. This was very easy. Make this sentence negative. Viera loves to give orders. Ask a question about this sentence. You study English with AI. Okay, people, this was explanation. Yeah, it was very boring, I know, but if you want to speak English, I think grammar is important too, but you can watch movies and series in English, you can listen to your favorite English podcast and learn a lot from it. Okay. Okay, I want to write it. Peter streams his podcast every day. Viera loves to give orders. And 3. Do you study English with AI? Now we have to wait for the answer, because this is very easy. It's very easy. Okay, we still have to wait because it took ages, but okay. Excellent, Peter. You absolutely nailed all 3 of those examples. This is clear why, I think. Okay, what to do now? Explain present continuous again. Okay, now present continuous. Don't sleep, people, like me. Yes, I want to know where I can use present continuous, but I want it to repeat present simple. I think it's important to know how to use present simple, but now we have to wait because Gemini isn't so quick and we have time. Okay, here is. Excellent, moving right along. Now that you're comfortable with the present simple, let's dive into its close relative, the present continuous. Sometimes also called present progressive. As your English teacher, I can tell you that understanding the difference between present simple and present continuous is key to sounding very natural in English. What is the present continuous? Teacher Gemini explains. The present continuous tense is used for actions that are happening right now, at this very moment, or actions that are temporary or in progress around the present time. Think of it as the action happening now tense. How it works, the structure. The structure of the present continuous is different from the present simple because it uses 2 parts. A form of the verb to be, M is R, And the second thing, plus the main verb plus ing. Structure, subject plus am is are plus main verb plus ing. Remember the forms of the be. I am, he, she, it is, you, we, they, are. I think this is clear. Examples. That's better idea. Examples. I'm reading a message from Peter, happening right now. You are listening to your podcast, happening right now. Viera is wearing a white blouse. She's wearing it right now. Now. Peter is streaming his episode. He's doing in this period of time. We are learning English grammar. It's an ongoing activity. They are watching a movie happening at this moment. Spelling rules for adding ing. Most verbs just add ing. Read, reading, work, working, stream, streaming. Verbs ending in a, drop the a, then add ing. Make, making, write, writing, life, living. Verbs ending in ie, change ie to e. You know what I mean. Then add ing, lie, lying, die, dying. Verbs ending in consonant, vowel consonant, c with c, and stress on the last syllable, and often short verbs. Double the last consonant. Okay. Run, running, swim, swimming, stop, stopping, begin, beginning. Now the best of the explanation. When do we use the present continuous? It's a good thing to do. Let's look at the main situations with more examples. Actions happening exactly now at the moment of speaking. Shh, the baby is sleeping. I am typing right now. Look, Viera is flying across the moon. What are you doing? Meaning, what are you doing now? Temporary actions. Actions in progress around now, but not necessarily at this exact second. Peter is studying a lot of grammar these days. He's not studying every second, but it's an ongoing activity in this period. Viera is living in the castle this month. Maybe she usually lives somewhere else. I am working on a new project. The project is ongoing. Actions happening more and more. Trends changes. The climate is changing rapidly. English is becoming more popular around the world. Your English is improving every day. Annoying habits. Often we've always constantly continually used to complain. Viera is always shouting at Peter. It's annoying. He is constantly losing his keys. Negative sentences in present continuous. To make a sentence negative, we put not after the to be verb. Am is are. I am not plus verb plus ing. I am not working now. He, she, it is not or isn't plus verb plus ing. Viera isn't sleeping. She's watching a movie. Peter is not cooking lunch at the moment. You, we, they aren't plus verb plus ing. They are listening to the radio. We are not playing games. Questions in present continuous. I think if I had one viewer, this guy isn't here now, but okay. Question in present continuous. To ask a question, we put to be verb, am is are at the beginning of the sentence, before the subject. Am I plus verb plus ing. Am I explaining clearly? Is he, she, it verb plus ing. Is Viera flying right now? Is Peter recording his podcast? Are you with they plus verb plus ing? Are you listening carefully? Are they coming to the party? Key takeaway. To be plus verb plus ing now or temporary. Remember this formula for the present continuous, and you'll be able to describe actions happening now or around now perfectly. Your turn, Peter. Let's practice a bit. Try to complete or change tense sentences. Complete positive. This is very easy for me. Peter is recording his podcast right now. Second sentence. Make negative. Aha. Isn't sleeping during the day. And the third, ask questions. The audience is the audience enjoying the show. Now you can wait. Now we have to wait and wait and wait. Just a second, but this is not a second. Okay. Yeah, here is. Fantastic, Peter. You absolutely nailed all three of those examples for the present continuous. Okay, well, I was correct. Perfect. Okay, I understand. Okay, this was present simple and present continuous. I know how to use it. I learned. I repeated what I want, what I know, what I know. Yes, what I know. And what now? Yes, explain present how to use present continuous for future. This is interesting topic for me. Again, this waiting for answers. It took ages. It's boring. Yeah, people, I think this kind of episodes are boring. Because it took ages for Gemini. It took a long time. Oh, here is. Excellent question, Peter. This is a slightly more advanced but very common use of the present continuous and it shows you're ready for more nuance. As your English teacher, I'll explain how we use the present continuous for future plans. This is the good stuff, I think. Using the present continuous for future plans. Teacher Gemini explains. We can use the present continuous tense to talk about definitive future arrangements or plans. These are plans that you have already made, usually with other people, and often involve a specific time or place. Okay, I have to repeat it. We can use the present continuous tense to talk about definitive future arrangements or plans. These are plans that you have already made, usually with other people, and often involve a specific time or place. I wanted to repeat because this is important to know. Think of it this way. The action is so arranged and decided that it's practically already in progress in your mind, or the preparation for it are already underway. Key idea is not just a general intention, it's a fixed plan or arrangement. How it works. The structure is exactly the same as the regular present continuous. Subject plus MSR plus main verb plus ing. The difference is in the context and the inclusion of a future time expression. Examples. Peter's English podcast schedule. I'm streaming a new episode tomorrow morning. This isn't a random thought. You've already decided to do it. Set up OBS and maybe even prepare the content. It's a definitive plan. You are recording your next chapter on Saturday. This implies you've already scheduled it in your calendar. Social arrangements. Viera is meeting Peter for dinner at the castle on Friday. They likely discussed it, agreed on the time, and made a reservation, or at least decided on the menu. We are going to the cinema tonight. The tickets are probably bought or reserved at the time is set. Are you doing anything special this weekend? This asks about your pre-arranged plans for the weekend. Travel plans. They are flying to London next week. The flights are booked, bags are packed, mentally at least. My parents are visiting us next month. The date is confirmed, arrangements are made. Why not use will or going to? Briefly. This is where it gets interesting. Will is often for spontaneous decisions, predictions, or general future facts. Spontaneous. Oh, I'll call Peter later. Prediction. I think it will rain tomorrow. Going to is for future intentions or plans decided before the moment of speaking or prediction based on present evidence. Intention. I'm going to write a new chapter soon. Is my plan, but maybe you're not fixed yet. Prediction. Look at those dark clouds. It's going to rain. The present continuous for future feels even more certain and fixed than going to for plans because it implies that preparations or arrangements have actively been made. Compare. I'm going to visit my grandmother next month. It's my intention plan, maybe not fully confirmed. I am visiting my grandmother next month. The date is set. Maybe tickets are bought. She's expecting me. Is a firm arrangement. Key takeaway for future use. Use the present continuous for definitive, fixed plans or arrangements that are already organized, especially when there's a time expression in the future. Tomorrow, next week, tonight, on Friday, etc. Your turn, Peter. Try to use present continuous for this future. Oh, this isn't a task for me, but okay. I don't need to write. Okay. But why not? Peter and I can simply copy and add here. Not this. Peter and Viera are having dinner at a new restaurant tonight. My English lesson is starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. You isn't working this Sunday. Okay. Now we have to wait again for the answer. And what can we do next? What can I learn? I can learn, okay, we know how to use, we were learning when to use, will. Will is often for spontaneous decisions, prediction, or general future facts. and going to is for future intentions or plans decided before the moment of speaking, or prediction based on present evidence. I think the best idea is the story for it. But okay, and now it can explain past simple and past continue, and we can do this story exactly. Explain past simple and past continuous. Compare it and explain which one of it is the best option for storytelling in the past. In the past with clear date and time. What's the most common option? This is important too, because you have to know which time use for storytelling. Past simple, past continuous. We can explain it right now thanks to Google Gemini. But we have to wait. Okay. I don't care how long I'm streaming, it's not important. Oh, we have problems. Copy. I have to open it again. Gemini has problems with itself, as you can see. But don't worry, people. We can simply try it again. But it's the problem with the software that it doesn't work. How it have to work. I know, people, you think that explanation is boring. Yes, it's boring, but but it doesn't work, and we have very big problem. Now it totally doesn't work, but we can use internet browser version of it, Gemini. I hope it works here. Because app on my phone doesn't work. I wanted to use Gemini because it's good for explaining, but if nothing works, that what can I do? I can simply end this episode because it doesn't work totally. I train and it doesn't work, totally doesn't work. Mi čo sa pokazilo? Jo, it doesn't work, no! Oh, it doesn't work. Now I don't know what to do. I didn't want to do this episode only about explanation and make it boring for me, but doesn't work. Simply it doesn't work. We have to people wait until it works again, or we can use other help of other. We can try again, but it doesn't work, and I cannot do anything with it. As you can see, chatbots have lots of errors, but this is the normal here, and it doesn't work sometimes. Okay, it doesn't work. We have to use something else if it works something, because nothing works now. I have to explain what I'm doing. Streaming and recording on my Twitch via OBS Studio, the new video episode of my podcast. I used the help of Gemini, but it's broken. Please help me. Explain past simple and past continuous. Compare it and explain which one is the best option for storytelling in the past with clear date and time. What's the most common option? Don't be simple. Imagine I'm from Mars, from another galaxy. Peter, welcome intergalactic grammar streamer. Let's mythos this like where you're broadcasting from the grammar nebula where every tense is a time machine and every sentence is a legacy transmission. Okay, it was funny. Past simple versus past continuous. Galactic breakdown form. Past simple. Irregular verb plus at walked. Irregular unique past form went so. Past continuous was where plus verb plus ing was walking were flying. Use. Past simple is used. Completed actions at a specific time. Past continuous ongoing actions at a specific moment. Function in storytelling. Main events, clear timeline, action beats. Single past simple. Past continuous. Background atmosphere, interrupted actions. Example, I launched the podcast at 8 a.m. I was streaming when Gemini broke. Base for plots, plot points to sequences, clear date, setting the scene, describing chaos, layering tension. Which one is best for storytelling with clear date and time? Past simple wins when you want clarity, timestamps and legacy precision. On October 16th, I streamed my podcast. Gemini broke. I mythos the house. But past continuous adds cinematic tension and emotional grammar. I was streaming on October 16th when Gemini suddenly broke. I was mythosing the intro when OBS froze. Most common combo use both. Past continuous as the scene, past simple delivers the punch. Mythos for tips for alien storytellers. While I was orbiting the grammar nebula, my mic exploded. I restarted OBS, I continue streaming. Past continuous was orbiting background. Past simple exploded, restarted, continued main events. Okay people. Past simple using completed actions at a specific time. Past continuous use ongoing actions at a specific moment. Function in storytelling. Past simple main events, clear timeline, action beats. Past continuous background, atmosphere, interrupted action. Form. Past simple regular verb plus add or verb plus it's irregular or unique past form. Past continuous was verb plus ing. Okay. Another story. And we again end this episode. Create a funny detective story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. I know this was before, or we can why not? Okay, funny detective story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. Someone stole Viera's underwear. Use present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, will plus going to present continuous for future. Be funny because my audience is sleeping. After explanation of English grammar. Peter, brace yourself. This is Viera and the Case of Velvet Underwear. A grammar-fueled detective story so chaotic your audience will wake up mid-snore and scream past continuous. Viera and the Case of the Velvet Underwear. A grammar-powered satirical mystery. Okay, it's very short story. It is the story created by Microsoft Copilot, the one AI chatbot that works until now. And we can start. Viera and the Case of the Velvet Underwear. Scene 1. Present simple plus present continuous. Viera lives in a haunting flat above a kebab shop. She drinks cherry juice. She writes in her diary every night. Tonight she is not writing, she is screaming. Someone steals my underwear, she shouts. I am checking the laundry basket. I am sniffing the air. I'm not imagining this. Her bed, Mr. Flap, is flying in circles. He is panicking. He usually sleeps during drama. Scene 2. Past simple plus past continuous. Last night, Viera washed her favorite velvet underwear. She hung it on the balcony. While she was brushing her fangs, someone was climbing the drain pipe. I was flossing, she says, and the thief was stealing my dignity. Meanwhile, her neighbor, Detective Peter, is watching everything from his window. He was not sleeping, he was mythosing. Scene 3. Future tense will plus going to plus present continuous for future. Peter grabs his microphone. I will solve this case, he says. I'm going to stream the investigation live. I'm starting at midnight. Viera rolls her eyes. You're going to stream my underwear crisis? Yes, Peter says. It's called Grammar and Painting the Velvet Files. Scene 4. Grammar House Final. At 2 a.m. Peter is interviewing suspects. The werewolf says he was waxing his chest. The ghost says she was haunting the fridge. The vampire ex-boyfriend says I was dreaming about her, but I didn't touch her laundry. Suddenly Mr. Flab returns with the underwear in his clothes. I was building a nest. He squeaks. It's soft, it smells like legacy. Epilogue, present simple plus future. Viera forgives him. She buys a padlock. Peter uploads the episode. Next week, they are investigating a missing garlic pizza. Okay, it was funny. Great job, Microsoft Copilot. And okay, at first half of the episode was about boring grammar explanation. Everyone is now only a skeleton. Like, look, tell sometimes, but this is true. Everyone is a skeleton right now. Or the reality is that I don't have any audience because my stuff is boring. No, my stuff is not boring. I wanted to learn English, and I wanted to see the explanation of it, but I think the explanation is not enough. You have to see how it works. This is the main key, the story. Yes, people, listening, watching, reading can help you really. Thanks to regular reading, you can see how English grammar works in structure, and that's great. And you can watch and you can listen to your favorite English audiobook, and you can read in the same time, or in English, of course. And I discovered that if you can hear me, but I have to be near the mic like this time. But okay, it will. I don't know if this kind of episodes are great for you. Yes, it can be great for me because I can learn English from the explanation. I can learn English from the examples. And yes, I think it's a good idea to learn English this way, but it has to be funny too. And the story was really good and funny. And the most funny situation was when Gemini AI broke. But it's not his fault, it's the fault of this perfect software. Okay. Not now with the episode. I don't know. Can help me somewhere? Somewhere someone can help me what to do with this episode. Okay. People, what to do now? It's a good idea to end this episode, I think. Or I can talk about nonsense. No. People, I have to tell you that tomorrow I have day off. That means I can do storytelling tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know right now. I don't understand how it's possible that I don't have any audience. No one has. Yes, of course. I still I don't understand it because my podcast is published everywhere, but okay. And my podcast is about every topic. It's about my own comedy sitcom series where the Vampire Girl is about everything. I think a lot of topics are included. And okay, I'm not a professional, but I try to practice and improve my speaking skills because I wanted to sound like professional in English. No, I want to practice my English and be successful. Okay, I don't know what to what can I say? uh, hmm. Okay. This is the best thing. Create good content for you. Yes, it has to be about learning English. Or I think we can end this episode. I don't know what to tell. What we can do. Because when I want to do some role plays, I need to write it all. Yes, I can tell you, but I have to write it all. And it's too late for doing it. Okay, I want to wait until 4 minutes. Until 1 hour, because I want to stream for 1 hour. Yes, I want to stream for 1 hour and bye bye. And I'm thinking about my content, about what to tell you, or what. Yes, I can speak about sport in general. There are a lot of sport that is interesting, but I don't watch sport anymore. I don't know. Okay, I think I can end this episode. Yes, I think this is a good idea. End this episode, or I can wait 3 minutes, but I don't know the topic. What to do now? Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. And I can end this episode because I totally don't know what to say. I don't know any thoughts. I don't have any thoughts for talking for you. What can I say? I don't know. Totally. This is perfect podcast. The topic, I don't know topic and nonsense. Why not? Doesn't have any structure. I can say the 1 hour. I don't know what to do now, but okay. It has to be funny. Okay, I can be quiet for 2 minutes and end this episode. No, I don't want to be quiet. That's not a joke. No. That's not a joke for me. It's not funny. Okay. Yes. I can do episode about movies because I love movies. Perfect sentence. Because I watched a lot of movies. Because I have watched a lot of movies. Okay. I think that's it. Yes. I have to tell you, I'm waiting for 1 hour. I don't care. I don't know what to do totally. I want to stream for 1 hour and go away. Because I can ask Microsoft Copilot what we can do together, but I don't want to. Okay, it's only 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 45. Is now a few seconds, and I can end this episode. Right. It's like working. It's like work, so it's not a shit for me. Don't worry, I'm doing it because I like to do it, and I like to podcasting. I like to do podcast, and I don't. Yes, it's a good idea to have a topic for every episode, but sometimes it's a good idea to ramble about every nonsense. And what do you think, people? Yes, I can talk a little about about FIFA World Cup qualifications. What do you think about Slovakia? Can we do something after the losing the game in North Ireland and winning about Luxembourg? The match against Luxembourg? Who knows? I don't know really, but I think we don't have any quality for FIFA World Cup, and Slovakia cannot be there because we don't have any quality. But this is my opinion, because FIFA World Cup has to be about good players and good national teams that are perfect, not everyone who plays with the ball. But okay, I don't understand how we could win against Germany. Yes, Germany wasn't played good, but we didn't play good too. But in the North, I didn't see the match between Slovakia and the North Ireland, but I don't understand. The players from North Ireland play the second and third English Football League, but I think the second and the third English Football League is better than our players. But okay, I think that's it. Yes, I was talking about sport a little. Yes, Formula 1 continues, I think, with the Grand Prix of the USA. Do you want to watch it? Yes, I want. I want to know who will won the Grand Prix, and who will be and who will win the championship. I hope that the Verstappen doesn't win. Why? Because it's not my hero in Formula 1, and that's it. Thank you for watching, thank you for your listening. I want to tell you bye bye. Yes, it's the end of this nonsense. Bye bye.